this in the last 30 minutes.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ricky with Technical Solutions. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day. Thank you guys again for tuning in. So we had our Sunday stock talk yesterday, and that was when I was breaking down all the stocks that the people that tune in live break down for us. For those that aren't familiar with who it is that I am, my name is Ricky. We have one of the fastest growing, not only YouTube channels, but also private trading communities called Technical Solutions in the current market right now. So we have a little bit over, if I'm not mistaken, with both the Discord and the free Facebook group for Technical Solutions. We have a little bit over 140,000 members. And then within our YouTube channel, I think we're a little bit over 297,000 subscribers. So I want to thank you guys absolutely for everything that you guys do. If you guys want to join our free Facebook group, be sure to click that third link down in the description, and we offer a free Discord chat as well. So you can see we have quite a bit of people that are tuning in live. It's something that we've been doing the past couple of Mondays. Is I like to wait for the kind of market to open, see kind of what pulls back, what pushes up. And then I like to focus on either day trades or swing trades kind of for the week. And I like to have a plan, right? I like to make sure that I stay very micro-focused for whatever I see that's actively trending up. I want to make sure that you guys understand that the stocks that I'm talking about today are in no way any stock suggestions by any means. These are simply the ones that I somewhat see value in. I'm going to be breaking down not only the stock, why it is that I see value in, but also my overall thought process in them. I hope that my thought process is something that you guys can learn something from, but most importantly, if you guys feel like I missed a specific ticker that is actively trending up that you would like to call out, be sure to use that ticker call out format and comment it down below. So right now you won't be able to comment because this is a live video, but if you tune in, in just a little bit, then you should be able to comment after it publishes. So I want to thank you guys again for that. Let's go ahead and I'm going to set up my TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim platform for others that are going to be asking what platform it is that I use. That's pretty much it. I have videos on YouTube if you guys want to check it out on how my setup is and all that good stuff. So you guys can see we got Dingleberry Justin back there. And then we got Mike. What's up, what's up? So let's go ahead and make this a little bit smaller. We got Nick and Harley here as well. But Nick is eating like 2,500 calories right now of healthy food, and it's disgusting.
That's nasty.
Oh my goodness. Literally, Nick eats so much. But let's go ahead and get right to it. Again, none of these are stock suggestions in any ways. For those that can't tune in and just literally want to see whatever is being called out, it's Facebook, DGAS, Shop, and BLCM. They're not all good buys right now. I'm going to be breaking them down, why it is that I'm watching them. And that's really just it. These are just stocks that I'm actively watching for this week. I'm going to talk to you guys on why I see so much value in them. So let's kind of start with this one. I'm already here, BLCM. So you guys can see BLCM is one of the ones that I was talking about. This one was brought to my attention by a member that is part of Learn, Plan, Profit and Technical Solutions. So it offers this horizontal pattern of overall lows at around $6, overall highs again around $8. I'm looking at the 180-day 4-hour analysis. Very simple, easy to understand. What tends to be a good buy and the range, right? So it's something that we do very well within Learn, Plan, Profit is it's very difficult to identify if you ever try to predict exactly where something is going to bounce. So instead of trying to identify when something exactly is going to bounce, we try to focus a little bit more on ranges of when something is in a better buy range and when something is in a better sell range, right? When something's overbought or oversold. So right now you can see that based on previous patterns, BLCM is definitely a little bit more on the oversold side, as is based on previous patterns, has this normal resistance right around $8. The SMA line might be acting as a slight resistance as well. And something that we want to take into consideration is the potential resistance at that SMA line. So being a little bit conservative, what I talked about was entry point at around 650, sell point at around 750, stop loss below 650 or below the EMA line if it breaks that pattern on that 4-hour candle or the 4-hour chart. And pretty much we can do the breakdown from 650 all the way up to 750. It offers a little bit over 15% margin of profit once we wait for that full-on confirmation. You can see right now that it's been consolidating right around 650. So it's been showing the EMA line has been pointing up, but it's been struggling to really make higher highs. It's kind of just been hitting this resistance at 650. So instead of trying to get in right now and then it ended up getting rejected, and then a possibility is it ends up not being able to push above 650 and then it continues to descend. So something that we can wait for is simply a confirmation of this thing being able to make higher highs, and then when it pulls back, it makes higher lows as well. So one thing that I'm not a huge fan of when it comes down to BLCM is that it's a pharmaceutical company, and based on my previous experiences trading these specific companies, certain news can act as both a positive and negative catalyst, usually most likely negative. That can drive the price down. So just something to take into consideration. I'm just sharing both pros and cons of my trading experience. So I think it's something that can hopefully get you in the right direction. Again, the very simple breakdown on this is it offers a horizontal pattern. It tends to be in this good buy range. Still waiting for the reversal and that confirmation of the ongoing uptrend. And then my ideal sell point would be around that $7.50 to $8 price point. So that's my breakdown on that. The next one would be ticker symbol SHOP. SHOP pulled back a little bit over 4% today. It was showing signs of an uptrend. It pulled back pretty aggressively. One thing that we're breaking down today, the guys at the house, is that we looked at no, it was not this one. 20-day 1 hour, let's check this out. So we can see why it got rejected at around that area. That SMA line was acting as a potential resistance. This pullback, easiest way for me to put it is it was showing signs of an uptrend. It got rejected. It pulled back. It offers this margin of profit for potential recovery. And the easiest way to put it is, if it starts to show signs of a reversal, great. I might want to look into it for a short-term swing trade. And if it ends up continuing to sell off, then guess what? That's the best thing about being, waiting for the confirmation is you don't actually have to take a position. So this is pretty much how it played out today. Very easy to identify when something is moving up or when something is moving down. And SHOP definitely pulled back today, ended up trading in between that middle and bottom VWAP. So for all those that are part of Learn, Plan, Profit, you guys know exactly how we identify when something is moving up or something is moving down intraday. And definitely SHOP was showing signs of a downtrend today. So if we see this thing trading in between the middle and top VWAP tomorrow and it breaks above $145, it's kind of where I'm looking to be a good buy. I'm trying to be pretty patient, right? And then based on previous patterns, around 150 to highs of 152 tends to be a better sell range. Again, anything above 150 is realistically what I would be more than happy to sell it at. So overall margin of profit from 145 to let's say 150 is still a little bit under, a little bit over 3%. So not bad there. The next one is going to be ticker symbol DGAS. Again, this is an ETF, and this thing is something that follows natural gas, right? So tomorrow is Tuesday. There's a natural gas report, usually every Thursday, 1 hour after the market opens, wherever it is that you are. If you're part of Learn, Plan, Profit, and this is your first week joining us, I actually want to give a shout out to the people that enrolled yesterday. You guys can join us for our live stream, and we usually go live until that natural gas report ends up coming out, and we talk about kind of how to prepare for it and stuff like that. So it would be a really amazing experience if you guys get tuned in live. You guys get to watch me trade live, ask me questions as I'm trading, and to break down any stocks every single day. That's what we do every single day if you're part of the LPP group. So the reason that I see so much value in DGAS, and again, it's something that I've covered in yesterday's video, is the understanding of where it normally bounces at. We're still waiting for the full-on confirmation. So my plan here is not even the exact entry of 22 is probably when I'll take my first position. For a lot of you guys that watch me trade or follow up with my trades, something that I do pretty often is I don't take a full-on position in the very beginning. So normally when it comes down to my usual swing trades, I can take positions from $15,000 to $25,000, and I'm not going to take a $25,000 position right as it confirms the reversal, right? One thing that I'll do is maybe I'll take a $10,000 position here, and if it continues to push up, I'll add another $10,000, and if it continues to push up, then I'll add another $5,000 or $10,000 depending on the range and how much it's covered, as long as it continues to show signs of an uptrend. So very simple pattern here, being able to identify the low points, the high points, /MG, we talked about this one yesterday, is showing more signs of a peak formation. It might be able to hit $3 still. So that is something that we're taking into consideration, that if natural gas continues to push up to $3, DGAS might have a little bit more margin to sell off, and that is why we are going to be extremely patient for our entry, because there's no, looking at previous patterns, this thing can 100% get rejected to 18, get rejected to that $17 price point. So we want to make sure that we get in when it starts to push up. And as of right now, that EMA line is still pointing down. It's not pointing up and any of that stuff. So we want to make sure that we're patient with that entry. At least that's something that has really assisted me in my success when it comes down to swing trading. Obviously, there's always red days and nothing is always perfect, but it's definitely a precaution that I've taken that has acted as a positive catalyst for my success. So, and then the last one that I want to talk about very quickly is Facebook. Facebook is definitely one that I'm going to be watching pretty actively. It did pull back quite a bit, which identified or allowed me to identify this decent margin of profit that it recovered last week, which I think it can recover this week. We could see the MACD indicator starting to show signs of a potential reversal. It really started to consolidate right around 180, and that's what we want to continue to see. I'm going to see how it opens tomorrow, and hopefully we can start trading above that EMA line again, and then hopefully making higher highs, so maybe pushing to 190 and stuff like that. So this is pretty much my plan. entry point around 182. I have swing trade abbreviated on this one, so I'm going to do the average up approach on this, which means adding more to my position as it continues to uptrend and not go full on. And then desired sell point would be anywhere, that should have been 187, so I do apologize for that. So it should be around 187. We'll start to sell off some shares as we're reaching. So again, it all comes down to understanding like when's a good buy range, when's a good sell range. And since last time I got rejected around 187 to 188, it would make sense on why I would start to sell off some shares there, and then my stop loss and all that good stuff. So I want to see if you guys have any questions. I'm not going to be breaking down any other stocks when it comes down to what else I see value in. But one thing that I did want to talk about is PayPal pulled back quite a bit today. It's still holding above the EMA line. So if we get a confirmation that it trades in between the middle and top VWAP tomorrow, we might have another green day. Margin of profit is not huge. It's just something that's been a little bit more consistent. But if it breaks below the EMA line and it starts to trade in between the middle and bottom VWAP on the 1 day, 1 minute chart tomorrow, then that would be signs of a pullback. And I could definitely see it pull back to around $86, which is something that Nick called out. So oh yeah, Nick, for PayPal, remember you talked about that you could see this thing pulling back to around $86 if it doesn't hold above the EMA line, right?
Yep.
And then UWT, for all those that follow me on Instagram and on YouTube, you guys should have been able to see that I sold my position at 33.39 today for UWT. And for those that follow me and that are part of what's it called, Learn Plan Profit, I've even showed it on YouTube. You guys can go back either on Friday or on Thursday. I showed my average price. It was $32.75. I had 700 shares. I sold my remaining shares at 33.39 for I had 700 shares. I think it was like $448 profit, $448 profit if I'm not mistaken, and that's obviously before commissions. My commissions are only $4.95, and that's really just it. So I want to see if you guys have any questions about what I just broke down. Please let's refrain from calling out any other tickers or anything like that. I just want to answer any questions that you guys might have for this week. Any call outs that you guys might have that you think that I missed out on that are actively trending up this week. I want to encourage you. I literally respond to the direct messages. So if you have a call out that you see a lot of value in that is showing signs of an uptrend and it has a decent margin of profit to cover, all you have to do is direct message me. Direct message me, not on Instagram, not on Facebook. All you have to do is join our free group, TechBud Solutions, and direct message me within the Discord chat. It's that simple. If you're part of Learn Plan Profit, then you could also direct message me as well. So, Luis, you guys crack me up. What's going on, Laura? Hope you have a good night. So NEPT will be going down. All right. How much money should I start off with to become a day trader? Daniel, I would first encourage you. So before thinking about how much money it is that you're going to be making, just like we encourage every other new trader, both for part of Learn Plan Profit and TechBud Solutions, is if you haven't watched the video about paper trading and why I think it's so important, please search up my name, Ricky Gutierrez, and search up paper trading. And I have a video explaining to you why I think paper trading is so valuable. But if you've proven to yourself that you can grow your account on a consistent basis, and you also understand what it is that you are doing, then I would think around $3,000 to $5,000 would be a decent number to start off with, especially because with TD Ameritrade, if you fund your account over $3,000, you can get 500 free trades by using promo. Yeah, for the first 60 days or something like that. So that is a huge incentive, and you don't have to use TD Ameritrade. I use Fidelity as well. There was a couple issues with people that use Robinhood. I personally don't use Robinhood anymore, and stuff like that. So what's going on, Kobe? Shout out the Discord. I like it. Yeah. So feel free. For those that are always asking how is it that it works if you guys join TechBud Solutions. So this is TechBud Solutions. We have a little bit over 134,000 here in the Facebook group. Once you get accepted, so let's say right here, we have 13 people that are asking to join. Let's say I approve him, and then he goes back. He gets alerted that he was able to join, and all he does is there's this top pinned post. There's this group chat. All you do is you click this link, and when you click that link, that's our Discord chat. So you can go ahead and join there. Also, if you want to learn more about the Learn Plan Profit Lesson Library, then all you have to do is you have to click there. If you want to learn a little bit more about being able to watch me trade live and stuff like that, then be sure to click that link. Invest 30 seconds. Check it out. Let me know if you guys have any feedback on that welcome page, and if you guys have any questions more on top of what we already provide for you there. So 300K coming up soon, apparel giveaway. Yeah, I mean, the guys were thinking about doing a giveaway or doing something special. We've been breaking these resistance for these subscribers. You guys have been so amazing. I didn't know like what it is that you guys would want to do, or what I should do. If you guys have any ideas of maybe like, I don't know, do you guys still like giveaways? I don't feel like that's such a huge thing anymore. Let me know if you guys have any ideas. So anyone thinking about LPP, check out my updates and fundamentals. I see, okay. Yeah, so we're still going to be doing a giveaway. So the giveaway is going to be for both of those that are part of Learn Plan Profit that are already enrolled and the ones that are joining. So let's see. So we got Freeman saying, LPP, I'm loving the course. Thanks, Ricky, for 30%. Oh, nice. Okay, sweet. Giveaway all day. I like it, okay. And this is something that I want to end it with this. So it looks like you guys have pretty good feedback and pretty good suggestions. I want to end it with two things. So first of all, if you guys can do me the biggest favor, and if you really think that I missed out on a stock that you see a lot of value in, again, we're not suggesting anything, right? And I hope you guys all know that, to not encourage others to trade based on what you see value in. But if you have an idea of something that you think might be worth watching this week, be sure to direct message me either on Discord. Just please keep it simple. Or if it's more time efficient for you, just comment it down below in the comment section for this video. I'll go ahead and review it. And if it's something that I see value in, then you might see it in the next video. So that would be something worth sharing. And the last thing that I want to say is, I had a brain fart. Yeah. What was it? No, there's something that I wanted to say before we ended this. Gee willikers. Oh, I'm so sorry for taking too much of your guys' time, but yeah, find up. Man, how did I forget? There's two things. All right, so I wanted to talk about making sure that we help and assist others, and then the last thing is, no, let me guess, HMNY. Definitely not Don. Again, every single video, we're honestly talking about you today because it's such a joke when anyone comments that specific ticker. Yeah, no, that's okay. I don't know if it was about the giveaway or anything like that. Yeah, for all those that are part of Learn Plan Profit, I'm going to be updating the course this week. I'm going to be updating it with certain things about being able to trade on the go. A lot of you guys are going to be starting school, so I want to make sure that the course is also focused on how to be able to trade on the go, especially on your phone and stuff like that, how it is that I've done it, and there's different applications that I use. Also talking about different there's going to be certain updates that we're going to be providing in the course that we don't have on YouTube already, and I think it's going to be huge value. So for those that already are enrolled, you'll have all the new updates as well, and for those that are looking to enroll, then that's definitely something that you guys might want to look forward to. So okay, yeah. Oh, this is what I want to end it with. So we have a lot of people that have certain callouts, that have certain questions, and also, if you are struggling, this is one of the things that I wanted to make sure that I end it with. If you are struggling, if you've been having like a rough week, I do apologize. I definitely did not have my best week last week. We ended it good, but we did not have a good week last week. I want to make sure that you guys know that I don't want to just focus on all those people that make profits within our group, but also for those that are struggling, that have consistently been making red trades. I've been actually working and messaging a lot of people today and trying to plan out their next trade. So again, it's not going to be me telling you where to buy or where to sell. I try to work with you kind of like I work with the people that are part of Learn Plan Profit, and we try to set up a plan on, first of all, you call out a stock, you formulate your entire plan, and then I give you my own 2 cents, a reason why I would see value in it, a reason maybe why I wouldn't, and kind of what to look out for. I'd like to focus on ascending uptrend patterns and maybe horizontal patterns. Make sure that you have, if it's a day trade or a swing trade in mind. I like to completely avoid descending patterns, as that is not my style of investing. but I want to make sure that we don't just focus on those that are doing well. For those that are not doing what you think might be the best to your ability, might be a good amount of you, right? If there's anything it is that I can do to better assist you, all you have to do is direct message me. Please, 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 if it's not too much to ask, let's be sure to keep it under 150 characters. We've been getting a lot of paragraphs again, and you guys know that I love responding to you, but it's sometimes a little time consuming when we have hundreds, if not thousands, of messages every single day. It's what I invest a lot of my time to every single day, so I just want to make sure that it's something that you guys take into consideration. Feel free to DM me, and then we'll start breaking it down and plan out your next trade. So thank you guys again. Like always, continue working hard, continue following your dreams. Let your passion be what drives your success. And if you guys have any questions, again, all the links are down below so you guys can stay connected. I'm about 200 followers away to hit 50,000 followers on Instagram. So the link is down below if you guys don't follow me on Instagram already. If you guys actually posted a new video today, and then I posted a video with Nick, who's the gym guy, the personal trainer. So feel free to check that out if you guys haven't already. Thank you guys again. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.